going on, everybody? It's your boy, Danny the Bull, and I'm back with another video for my OMI homies. And I am back from DCon Anaheim. I was there over the weekend. I had an amazing time meeting the team, meeting people in the community, a lot of people that I've interacted with on Twitter, people that I've interacted with from YouTube. So I'm going to talk about my whole DCon experience in this video, along with my thoughts on the Veveverse, the main things about it that make me super bullish about Veve and the OMI token, and other things that we learned about from DCon Anaheim. So stick around. There is a lot to talk about. If you like this sort of content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is linked down below. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the experience of DCon. You know, I flew out to Anaheim by myself, met a whole bunch of people for the very first time in real life, including my roommate, the homie Daniel Lee. We shared a hotel room together. Met all these other people that I've interacted with over the last year online, never met them in real life. And you would think that something like that might be awkward, but it wasn't. Right? It wasn't at all. I felt like there was real connection there between myself and other people that I've been interacting with online, and it really speaks to the power of the community and, you know, what Veve is and what the Veveverse aims to do, which is give the community another tool to engage through, another platform to engage through. And seeing the strength of the community up close, you know, hundreds of people flying in from different parts of the country, from different countries, right? I met Veve Meister, came in from Germany. I met people from France, people from England, met people from Canada, all right, and people from all over the States. And Veve brought all of these people together, and that is the power of an NFT project, the power of community. All right, and it's really why I'm super bullish on this whole project and the Veveverse, because while other projects are dying in this bear market, Veve continues to build. And we're in the middle of a crypto and NFT winter, and you had hundreds of people flying into California and didn't care anything about that, right? It was all about community. So first and foremost, that made me super bullish. But then I saw the Veveverse and what they have planned, and I was even more bullish. And one major takeaway that I have, one thing that I thought of, was the fact that they've been under-promising on the Veveverse. They've really said nothing for the last year or so. They haven't talked about it. They've mentioned it sparingly. People have asked questions. They didn't really have in-depth answers until about, you know, a little over a month ago. Dan said that they would debut a preview of the Veveverse at DesignerCon. That was really the first that they've mentioned of their metaverse in quite some time. And then they debuted it, and not only did it meet expectations, I think that it exceeded expectations. And I feel like the OUP article did the same thing. It exceeded the expectations of the community. And this is a big shift from the team. And it stands in contrast to, you know, what we've experienced a year ago, when they would overpromise and underdeliver. They would tell us that things were coming, not deliver them, delay them, whatever. All right, and a lot of people got on their case about it. They've made big shifts in their leadership style, in their communication style. All right, and I think that that is a really bullish thing, because that's what I want out of the leaders of the team. Now, before I get into the things that I like most about the Veveverse, I want to talk about one of the things that I saw over in DCon, and that is these digital frames that were just sitting at the Veve booth. And they were just kind of there in the background. The team wasn't advertising them. They didn't have, to my knowledge, any major announcement about these frames. But when I asked around, what I heard was that we're going to be able to burn NFTs into these frames. So you take one of your NFTs, you burn it into the frame. It's gone from Veve and exists kind of like a one-of-one inside the frame on the blockchain. It must have some sort of like ledger device in there or something. And so I think this is a really cool concept. Just another thing that they're doing, one of the other things that they're working on. And for everything that we know about that they're working on, I'm sure that there are 10 things that they're doing, 20 things behind the scenes that we have no idea about that are going to take us by surprise. All right, so it's great to see them going down all of these different avenues. What we're going to see is this whole ecosystem get fleshed out over time, all right? And seeing the Veveverse, the debut of it, gave us a glimpse into that ecosystem. So I'm going to go through some of their slides about the Veveverse and talk about the things that I am most bullish about. So we know that the Veveverse will work across multiple devices. It's going to work in AR. It's going to work in VR. It's going to have a ton of social capabilities, and people are going to have the ability to create their own avatars. So this thing is going to be fully immersive, designed to really engage the community. You'll be able to build in there, create your vault. There'll be portals to connect people to each other, right? So you can visit my vault, I can visit your vault, we all can visit Johnny Dunn's vault. We'll have a friends list, we'll be able to interact with one another, and there will be a whole bunch of different communication tools embedded, from audio to video to text chat. But on top of that, there'll be like whiteboards, there'll be text tools, right? So you can almost do like, presentations inside the Veveverse. It's truly an immersive platform that allows you to communicate in a variety of ways. And you'll be able to share your Veveverse experience, with the world and stream it and cast it out there. So when I think about reasons why the Veveverse is really going to succeed, I think that the main one is that it just gives people the ability to interact with one another. And what people are looking for is connectivity. They're looking for a sense of community, right? People flew across the country. They flew to other countries to engage with each other, right? Going to DCon. Imagine now the level of engagement that we're going to have from the comfort of our living rooms, right? Being able to portal into each other's vaults, being able to hang out in VR chat and engage with one another. The projects, NFT projects that win over time are going to be the ones that have the strongest sense of community. And Veve is now giving us the tools to engage as a community. So in the Veveverse, obviously, we'll be able to utilize our collectibles, display our artworks, our posters, our comics. There are going to be a wide variety of accessories introduced to decorate our spaces in there. But a key thing that was introduced at DCon, I think that blew a lot of people's minds, was the fact that we'll be able to incorporate non-Veve NFTs and connect your wallet to the Veveverse and bring non-Veve NFTs into our vaults, right? That's so if you have like a Bored Ape or if you're holding a Bat Cowl or some comics from DC, you'll be able to integrate them and utilize them or display them alongside your Veve NFTs. I think everyone was kind of blown away when they saw the fishes swimming around in the Veveverse. So that to me is super bullish. The fact that not only does it give your Veve NFTs some utility, right, through your ability to display them and customize your vaults, but it's also giving utility to your other NFTs, giving you a place to display them, right, alongside your Veve stuff. And, we talked about interoperability for a long time, and Veve kind of just did it in reverse, right? They are allowing outside NFTs into their platform and ecosystem. And while I do still think that it's important to get interoperability for our Veve NFTs, in over time, I think that's important to dispel that narrative and really just to have custody of your own collectibles. All right. I think that it's super exciting that you're able to integrate outside NFTs into the Veveverse. Also really exciting is the fact that we'll be able to crowdsource content. So this is going to be a platform where people and artists can submit their own 3D content, and you'll be able to mint and sell NFTs in the Veveverse. So people will actually be able to create their own businesses, to operate businesses from within the Veveverse. So think about fiches, think about, the NFTs, drop heads that My Collectibles has. Think about someone like Veve Arcade. He's another community member and a content creator, and the artwork that he produces. People are gonna be able to create their own, galleries and stores really within the Veveverse and create monetization for themselves. It's really, really exciting to think about. It's also exciting that they're giving us tools to build, right? Like in Minecraft or Roblox, people can create in there. We have so many creative people in this community, and the fact that they're giving us the tools to build within the Veveverse just opens up so many avenues and doors. So, Jermaine Rogers was on stage on Sunday talking about how he'll be able to create a forest or something, an immersive world for his own, collectibles that are inside of Veve's. Now think about all of the other artists that Veve partners with and the creativity that they're going to bring to this world. The potential is really limitless and really exciting to think about. Not only land sales, but accessories, right? When you look at a company like Roblox, they make all their money off of microtransactions, little kids hitting their parents up every week for $5 for Robux, right? And just all these little microtransactions. Veve's going to be turning this on for the Veveverse, being able to sell accessories for $1, $5, and all of this is going to burn the OMI token, right? This just fleshes out an ecosystem, and that ecosystem is powered by the OMI token, right? That runs the economy. And there are going to be a ton of microtransactions, a lot of accessories that are going to be sold, and they're going to be burning a ton of OMI in the process. Super, super bullish. So the rollout for this will be done in phases, starting with phase 1 in Q1 2023. That includes a Veve home space for anyone who wants one, along with accessory sales. Q2 2023, they'll unleash different worlds like Veve City, IP branded worlds. So there'll be a section for Marvel, a section for Disney. DC will have its own section. Again, really great for all the brands that Veve's working with. Then in phase 3, Q3, customizable avatars, followed by the last phase, game 4, gamification, really huge. So gamification really can't be overstated. The ability to engage with each other through little games, or possibly earn OMI or burn OMI through games in the Veveverse, will be a huge development. Another way to engage people, keep people inside the ecosystem and coming back for more. And that's really the whole point of this, right? Is to engage people and pull people in, and not only that, but retain people with the Veve brand so that this thing can grow over time. And grow, I think it will. Everything from my experience at Decon reinforced my prior beliefs and my conviction in this project and in the OMI token. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. What are your first impressions of the Veveverse? I hope you all have a great week. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.